Today is finally the day the Ghostbusters are back in comic book form, with the release of Ghostbusters Year 1 from IDW Publishing. Now, it's been a while since we took a look at the Ghostbusters comic series here on the Ghostbusters News YouTube channel, but I feel like this 4-issue story arc, it deserves all the attention it can get. If you'd like to buy your own copy of Ghostbusters Year 1, we do have a link down below in the description for you. But right now, let me give everyone out there a sneak peek of what they can expect on the inside. And as the title suggests, Year 1, these comics are going to be all about the Ghostbusters' first year in business. And the comic transports us all the way back to 1984 immediately as we see Louis Tully, Dana Barrett, and Bennett Davis. For those unaware, Bennett Davis is the name of the manager of the Sedgwick Hotel. We also see the Archbishop, the Deputy Mayor, and Officer Tim Carlson of the NYPD. Or Sergeant Al Powell from Die Hard. Or, Carl Winslow from Family Matters. All these people are being interviewed for a book that's being written about the Ghostbusters. And of course, if you're writing a book about the Ghostbusters, you should interview the Ghostbusters. And issue 1 is all about Winston Zeddemore. The comic touches on Winston leaving the Marine Corps, trying his hand at construction, but then eventually seeing this ad in his local newspaper. And man, does this image feature so many Easter eggs. We get into familiar territory as we see Winston at the job interview. And as always, Eric Burnham, the writer, has done an amazing job at capturing all these characters. So we have a setup, a little backstory on Winston, but now it's time to talk about why I have been so excited for this series, filling in the gaps of the original film. We see target practice happening up on top of the Ghostbusters headquarters with both Ray and Winston. And then we find out, hilariously, that there's only been 2 days from the time he was hired to his actual first call. And you want to talk about a memorable first bust? Winston and the Ghostbusters go head-to-head against the ghost of Edgar Allan Poe. And man, does Poe look menacing, and of course, ravens are part of this. Now I'm going to stop talking too much about this comic because I think you need to go out and buy yourself a copy. Once again, that link is down below in the description. But not only does Eric Burnham knock it out of the park, as always with the writing, but Dan Schoening and Luis Delgado have turned in one beautiful comic here. Honestly, stellar work by everyone involved. Now let me also say that while I loved the Ghostbusters Transformers crossover comics, and heck, all the other Ghostbuster crossover comics like Ghostbusters 101, I am so excited to see IDW taking it back to the prime main 4 Ghostbusters canon. It feels like we're back in the first couple of years of the IDW Ghostbusters comic series, and certainly some of those comics were among my favorites. If you read Ghostbusters Year 1, Issue 1, let me know what you thought of it right down below. Be sure to subscribe to Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube and click that bell notification icon, and I will see everybody right back here next time.